Hello, my dear listeners, and welcome back to the Kapeel Gupta Career PodShow. And today, I want you to imagine a very simple but powerful scene. A young person is sitting with a grandparent. The grandparent is not asking for a fancy gift, not a new phone, not a foreign trip, just time, dignity, support, and a little help in dealing with the changes that come with age. And suddenly, a big question appears in the young person's mind. Who studies aging seriously? Who works to improve the lives of older adults? And who helps families, communities, hospitals, and governments prepare for a world where more and more people are living longer? And that is where the career of a gerontology specialist begins. Now, gerontology is the scientific study of aging and older adults. It looks at aging not from only one angle, but from many angles: biological, psychological, social, economic, legal, and policy related. The US National Library of Medicine describes gerontology as the scientific study of the processes and problems of aging from biologic, clinical, psychologic, sociologic, legal, economic, and political aspects, while USA describes it as the study of the biological, psychological, and sociological aspects of human development and aging across the lifespan. Now, so a gerontology specialist is not simply someone who works with older people. This is a much deeper and more meaningful role. It is for the student who wants to understand aging, care systems, elder well being, dementia, policy, family support, healthy aging, and the future of society itself. So, if you're someone who feels compassion, enjoys problem solving, and wants a career where your work can directly improve human dignity, then this path may touch your heart in a very real way. Hi, I'm Kapeel Gupta, career coach, life mentor, and founder of Study Abroad Academy. I empower students, parents, and conscious professionals to design a fulfilling life and career by aligning their minds, values, and aspirations. I do it with coaching, mindset work, and the game changing power of graphotherapy because students deserve more than just guidance, they deserve transformation. So, let's dive in. Now, let us talk about scope because this is where many students and parents ask the most practical question. Is there really a future in this field? Now, the answer is yes, and the reason is simple. The world is aging fast. WHO says that by 2030, 1 in 6 people in the world will be aged 60 years or over, and by 2050, the world's population aged 60 and above will reach 2.1 billion. WHO has also made healthy aging a major global focus through the UN Decade of Healthy Aging 2021 to 2030. That means aging is no longer a family matter only. It's a public health, policy, economic, and social priority. In India, the opportunity is becoming even more important. The UNFPA India says the country's current elderly population of about 153 million people aged 60 and above is expected to reach 347 million by 2050. Another UNFPA summary of the India Aging Report 2023 says older persons could make up 20% of India's population by 2050, and the 80 plus population is projected to grow by around 279% between 2022 and 2050. IIPS also notes that India could have around 320 million elderly persons by 2050. Now, this is not just a statistic, this is a societal shift. It means India will need more professionals in elder care, aging services, policy, healthy aging research, community support, dementia studies, rehabilitation, program design, and senior citizen welfare system. And that is why the scope of a gerontology specialist in India is broader than many people realize. Depending on your route, you may work in hospitals, rehabilitation centers, NGOs, senior care organizations, dementia programs, government projects, research institutes, policy think tanks, insurance linked health services, community care, counseling, housing for older adults, or aging services management. The Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment is the nodal ministry for senior citizen matters, and institutions like IIHMR Delhi and IIPS have dedicated centers for aging studies. That shows the ecosystem is not imaginary, it is already being built. Abroad, the field is even more developed. Universities like USC, Southampton, Sterling, Texas Tech, and UMass Boston run dedicated gerontology or aging services programs because the need for professionals in this field is already very visible. USC says its Master of Science in Gerontology prepares graduates for leadership roles in the public and private sectors, including planning, evaluating, and administering programs for older adults and their families. UMass Boston says its Management of Aging Services program prepares students for leadership in the fast growing field of aging services. So, yes, the scope is real, and the deeper truth is this: the more society ages, the more this career matters. So, now let us make this feel real. That what does a gerontology specialist actually do? Imagine a family where an aging parent is becoming forgetful, less mobile, more dependent, and emotionally withdrawn. The family is worried, confused, and exhausted. A gerontology specialist may step in to assess needs, guide support planning, connect the family to services, recommend care pathways, help with aging related transitions, and improve overall quality of life. In another setting, the specialist may work on program design for older adults, healthy aging education, dementia support, policy research, housing, community outreach, or training caregivers. Now, this is because gerontology is multidisciplinary by nature. USC says gerontology covers aging across the lifespan and connects with policy, research, and service delivery. Cleveland Clinic describes a gerontologist as a professional who studies aging and promotes well being among older adults. So the work can be human, practical, strategic, and research driven at the same time. On some days, a gerontology specialist may work directly with older adults and families. On other days, they may coordinate services, train staff, design programs, collect data, write reports, or support organizations working in healthy aging. In research heavy roles, they may study loneliness, dementia, active aging, long term care, age friendly communities, or social protection. In management roles, they may oversee programs in community centers, senior housing, care networks, or NGO initiatives. That practical spread is strongly supported by what USC, Southampton, and UMass Boston say their gerontology and aging services programs prepare students to do. So, if you choose this career, you should be able to see yourself not only studying aging, but helping real people age with more dignity, support, and meaning. And now comes the important student question: how do you become a gerontology specialist? See, the honest answer is that there's no one single route. Gerontology is interdisciplinary. Students enter it from backgrounds such as psychology, sociology, social work, nursing, physiotherapy, occupational therapy, public health, medicine, home science, counseling, demography, or even management and policy. Cleveland Clinic says gerontologists have, at minimum, a master's degree in gerontology or a related field. That or a related field part is important. It means the door is open from multiple directions. So, if you're studying in India, one meaningful option is this is diploma in gerontology, which is designed to familiarize students with the physical aspects of aging and its consequences for the aging individual and the family. Lalit Narayan Mithila University has an institute of gerontology and geriatrics, showing a dedicated academic commitment to elderly care and aging studies. IIHMR Delhi has a Center for Aging Studies focused on research, policy development, and practical interventions around aging. IIPS has a Center for Aging Studies, which reflects the growing academic importance of population aging in India. If you are on the medical route, IGNOU's postgraduate diploma in geriatric medicine and geriatric training at institutions like AIMS Rishikesh are relevant. And if you want strong universities abroad, some excellent names stand out. USC Leonard Davis is one of the most respected gerontology schools in the world, with programs in gerontology, aging biology, and aging services and management. University of Southampton offers an MSc in gerontology focusing on aging and the impact of aging population on labor markets, welfare systems, families, and health and social care. University of Stirling offers MSc gerontology and global aging. Texas Tech University offers gerontology, master's and certificate programs. UMass Boston offers management of aging services, a very practical leadership pathway. So, as for skills, this career demands empathy, patience, listening ability, observation, communication, and problem solving. But that is not enough. You also need systems thinking. Aging is not only about health. It's also about family structure, money, mobility, mental health, support systems, public spaces, housing, and policy. And that is why good gerontology specialists are often emotionally warm but intellectually structured. They can care and think at the same time. And now, let us talk about money. So I want to be transparent here. The exact title gerontology specialist is not standardized in the job market, and especially in India. Employers may use nearby titles such as gerontologist, aging services manager, geriatric social worker, dementia program specialist, or senior care coordinator, or healthy aging program manager. And because of that, salary ranges vary widely. For India, ERI or salary expert currently estimates the average pay for a gerontologist at roughly 25.7 lakhs per year, with a reported range roughly between 17 to 30 lakhs. But that reflects a specific salary model source and should be treated as a specialist benchmark, not as a universal starting salary. At the same time, employer posted geriatrics jobs in India on Glassdoor often show much lower ranges, around 3 to 5 lakhs per year for some roles, which suggests that entry level or service delivery roles can pay much less than advanced specialist medical or leadership roles. So in India, salary depends hugely on your route: medical, program management, research, counseling, senior care operations, or policy leadership. Abroad, the numbers are clearer for related roles. Glassdoor reports an average US salary of about $90,000 for a gerontologist. For broader aging services leadership, the US Bureau of Labor Statistics say social and community service managers had a median annual wage of $78,000 in May 2024, and employment is projected to grow 6% from 2024 to 2034, which is faster than average. In the UK, Glassdoor reports about £35,971 for a nurse, gerontology specialist, though that reflects a nursing-linked version of the role rather than the entire field. So the salary story is simple. This field can be modestly paid in some entry roles, but can also become quite strong in medical, managerial, policy, research, and specialist pathways. The title matters less than the level and route you choose. So, what should you remember from today's episode? A gerontology specialist, someone who works at the meeting point of aging, dignity, science, care, policy, and society. This is a career for the student who wants meaningful work, not just busy work. It is a career for someone who can look at an aging world and say, this is not a burden to fear. This is a human reality to prepare for with intelligence and compassion. The need is real. The world is aging. India is aging. Families are changing. Care systems will need strengthening. Healthy aging, dementia care, elder support, and age-friendly services will matter more, not less in the future. That makes this career socially important, emotionally meaningful, and professionally relevant. So if you're listening to this and feeling a quiet connection to the field, do not ignore that feeling. Not every good career is flashy. So the most meaningful careers are the ones that help society stay human. And now, let me speak directly to the student or parent listening to this episode. If today's episode on Gerontology Specialist opened your mind to a career you had never seriously considered before, imagine how many more right fit careers may still be hidden from you. The right career is not through pressure, guesswork, or random advice from people around you. It is found through clarity. If you're confused about your career path, subject choices, college roadmap, or future direction, connect with me for my career counseling program. I help students understand their strengths, discover careers that truly fit them, and move forward with confidence. So, whether you're interested in psychology, public health, social work, research, study abroad, or niche future ready path like gerontology, I can help you decode what is right for you. Message me today and let us find the career path that is truly meant for you. Your dream career was never lost, it was simply unread. Let us decode it together.